Hello everyone, I'm Preeti, a second year MBBS student from Kasturba Medical College, Manipal, welcoming you all on your MBBS guide, The Horizon. In this video, I'll be discussing about the 11th and 12th syllabi and how you can complete this syllabus within a given time period of 2 years. We have two categories of students in class 11th and 12th. First are the one who worked and studied efficiently in their class 9th and 10th, and the second category of students who didn't clear their concepts when they were in class 9th and 10th. Both categories have their own advantages and disadvantages. Before dealing with each of these categories, let's discuss the syllabus cycle of class 11th and 12th, the sequence in which that syllabus has to be completed, and the weightage of chapters in any competitive exam. What we do practically is we focus more on the initial segment of the subjects and we leave the other half of the subject, because as we reach the second half, our exams are in front of us. So we are unable to concentrate on the second half of the syllabus. So let's discuss the strategy by which we can focus evenly on each and every segment of the subject. I'm going to explain the concept of syllabus cycle and how you need to follow this. First, talking about physics. As I said, physics is divided into part 1 and part 2. Part 1 has 8 chapters, whereas part 2 has 7 chapters. After giving class 10th exam, coming back to study, we have just 10 months in our hand to complete the syllabus of class 11th. What we do is we spend 5 months, initial 5 months, just on completing the mechanics part of the syllabus, whereas in other 5 months we go on completing the other part of the syllabus that has more importance in any competitive exam. Second part of the physics, that is second unit, has more importance when it comes to any competitive exam. Their weightage in exam is much more than the first part. But when it comes to time that we dedicate to these syllabus, is we do just the opposite of it. We invest more time in the mechanics part that has less weightage when it comes to exam like NEET, whereas we focus less on the second half of the syllabus that has more weightage and it is easy to score. We need to change this strategy. If we have a 1 year of time with us, what we need to do is dedicate some time in completing your mechanical part, whereas rest of the time should be dedicated in completing the second part of the physics. Don't leave that part for exam's sake. Just complete it within a given time period. If you are dedicating 3 to 4 months to the mechanics part, just give all your time to that second part. And of course, you need time for revision. So we have to complete our syllabus as soon as possible so that at the end of the year, we get time to revise things. If we join any coaching institute or wherever we study, the problem is teacher focus in the initial of the session more on the first part of physics. But when it comes to the end of session, they never get time to complete the second half, so that area is just rushed. But we need to take precaution before this happens with us. So what's the solution to this problem? We know the problem, but what is the solution? The solution is harsh, but yeah, reality is this. You need to complete the second half of your physics on your own if you want to save time and if you want to complete your syllabus on time. Second part of the physics is more of formula putting, as I said earlier. So what you will be doing is you will be reading any reference book, easy reference book, so that you can understand the things properly. If you will go on reading NCERT to clear your concepts in physics on first round, you will understand nothing. So what you have to do is read any easy reference book so that you get a knowledge of the formula and what's going on in that chapter. एक बार अगर idea हो गया कि chapter क्या कह रहा है, what are the important segments in that chapter, what are the important formula, just write down the formulas and start on solving MCQs, because ये chapters ऐसे हैं जिसमें सिर्फ तुम्हें formula याद होना चाहिए, and एक बार formula याद हुआ, you will put down the values of the numericals and you will get the answer. Still, this part is more scoring. Suggestion to you all is don't wait for the teachers to start these chapters. Don't wait. You can do it yourself. Find time and try to do these chapters yourself. अगर doubts आया भी तो mark those doubts. At least पूरा का पूरा chapter तो नहीं रहेगा last में करने के लिए. कम से कम एक बार खुद से पढ़ा हुआ रहेगा तो when the teacher will be teaching in a rush, in a hurry, then also you will be able to concentrate कि यार कुछ तो मेरे दिमाग में जा रहा है. But अगर टीचर ने पढ़ाया जल्दी में और तुमने पढ़ा नहीं है पहले, then you will see moon and stars in the sky while they will be teaching. So do it and complete it as soon as possible if you want to complete your syllabus on time. नहीं तो क्या होता है, most of the students का second part of physics हमेशा बचा हुआ रहता है, जबकि ये part comparatively ज़्यादा scoring है, easy है, but फिर भी क्यों बचा रह जाता है? Due to lack of strategy. So don't waste your time and don't fall in that trap. You have to complete that syllabus on your own. Videos देखो, बहुत सारे videos available हैं, खुद से पढ़ो, self study करो, but इन chapter को at the end of the session के लिए मत छोड़ो, क्योंकि 12th के बाद तुम्हारे पास time नहीं रहेगा complete करने के लिए. Coming to the last two chapters that are oscillation and waves. These two chapters are conceptual. अगर तुम चाहोगे भी तो तुम खुद से इन chapters को complete नहीं कर सकते without taking help from your teachers. These two chapters are really conceptual. But what you can do is कोशिश करो कुछ theoretical parts को complete करके रखने की. कुछ theoretical parts हैं and try to read and understand the conceptual part as well. And जब teachers पढ़ाएंगे तो concepts खुद ब खुद clear हो जाएगा. At least chapter पूरा का पूरा नया नहीं रहेगा and तुम्हारे पास practice करने के लिए ज़्यादा time रहेगा in comparison to other students. As I said, the starting 7 chapters are more conceptual, they are time taking and of course less scoring. First thing, you cannot expect that you will do 100% question from mechanics. Really, it's very conceptual and ये ऐसी चीज़ है जो time के साथ ही तुम्हारे अंदर develop होगी to understand the problem of mechanics. But the second part is not like that. एक बार तुमने formula याद कर लिया, formula पे रखा values, you will get the answer. But first part is less scoring, time taking. So I'm not telling that focus less. You have to focus, you need to focus. But सिर्फ इस पे डिपेंडेंट मत रहो. You need to balance both the parts. So as I said, mechanics, wait for the teachers to start the chapter. Second half of the chapters, like the 9 chapters about which I told you, you have to complete those chapters on your own. You need to read it, and when the teacher is teaching, that will be the revision part for you, so that these concepts get engraved in your head. So now let's discuss the biology part, how to complete 18 chapters of biology within a given period of time.